The only reason why I would not have taken that for a leverage trade is because guess what? We're already in a leverage trade right here, right? We're already in a leverage trade right here running 86 pips right now in the positive. All right, 5 contracts on that. That's looking beautiful. So price did not go below here. So you know what I'll be doing right now, guys? Once price breaks this ceiling, I'm moving my stop up to below this level. Students, I hope you guys are hearing me. If you're still in USDJPY, if price breaks this level, I'm moving my stops up to this break and retest zone. I'm going to be protecting my trade right there. Okay. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Thank you for sharing, Mr. Ellis. Appreciate you. All right, so EJ, what are we doing? So EJ already blasted up, and I'm pretty much done with EJ. I'm done with UJ. Let's go over to the other pairs and see what they're doing. AUDJPY is consolidating, and it's consolidating in an uptrend. So we're looking to take it out of the uptrend. And so that's definitely not set up as yet because we would need it to take it off the floor like it did right here at 820. 820, we got the move, but we weren't focused on it. So we kind of made that one slide. Yeah, you're lucky. You're lucky today, AJ. You're lucky we didn't come here in time. But the truth is it's consolidating. And we know that because on the currency strength meter, well, it's not really that close at all. AUD is stronger. So it just consolidated for a bit, but it's moving to the upside. It has some strength. And so I definitely could have been looking for a buy off this floor here if we had gotten to it earlier. All right, not going to lie. Why? Because the RSI is indeed oversold, as you can see here, and then pushed up. All right, so I'm not going to lie. I would have taken that. And we are in a zone consolidating, coming from this massive, massive push up, right? I believe that we took that last night too, and we should have TP'd. I don't know. We took like 3 trades last night. I don't know which one TP'd. I'll check afterwards. So AUDJPY, if indeed we were going to take another trade, ladies and gentlemen, we would have to make sure that it breaks, it retests, and then pushes up. All right. Now, the next thing is GJ. Let's see what GJ is doing. That's GBPJPY. All right, so GBPJPY is testing a floor on the 5-minute time frame over here. I'm not going to delete this. I'm not going to delete this because it seems pretty accurate. Why do we have a trade here and then an exit here? That's weird. Oh, this one actually hit stop loss. Okay. So this one came down. We entered here. This one hit stop loss here, guys. So this GJ went down a little bit too low before going back up. Ah, I see. No worries. So the stop loss was below this low. Right, we entered here. It did respect it. It did give us a zone trade, zone to zone, but then throughout the night, it just dived all the way down. 12:40 a.m. it hit our stops right here. And then it ran, right? It took out your stop and then ran. We see it happen all the time, right? Man, oh man. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and delete that. And let's start fresh with profits before sunrise. So we have a zone here. We have a zone here. So we're doing what we call price trapping right now. We are trapping price. And it's now 5:40, 40 minutes past the hour. Who says you can't trade within an hour, guys? Who says Who says before you get off and go off to work or get the kids to school, you can't get in and make a couple bucks in the market? Who says that? Because we did it live today, and we do it live every day, right? An hour a day could possibly keep poverty away. So price is pulling back down. We get to the floor, and we're now looking to see if we can take price back up, right? And that's where we are right now. What's next? The next move would be for price to break out of that area, give us a retest, and then continue moving, just like we did earlier, right? Or break the floor and retest to keep on going down, which means that it's going to be change in direction and moving more into a downtrend, because that's possible. But either way, GBPJPY, if we're taking it for the buy, it's just not ready yet. We would need it to come back down to the 30% for the RSI. Let's look at GBPUSD. All right, so GBPUSD is free falling. I wonder why. GBPUSD. Well, that's why USD is stronger than GBP. USD has an up arrow. But free falling like that though? Come on. Not that strong. Well, I guess it is. Not gonna look at GBPUSD at all at this time. AUDUSD. Nice. AUDUSD absolutely rocketed up. What's going on here? What did this move do? It looks like we entered the sell. Buy. It looks like I'm not sure. It looks like this one got stopped out too. Oh yes, I do remember this trade. This was the AUD news trade, and we entered here. I think I moved into profit, and it came and stopped me out here, and then kept on moving. Should have left the oh look. Oh man, should have left the stop loss, man. Should have left the stop loss. I think I moved the stop loss into profit before going to bed. Oh, anyway, at least we closed out with some profit. But look at that move. Jeez. Jeez. We'll look at them later tonight, guys. I'm gonna get caught up looking at it now. We're on profits before sunrise. Let's do this. Man, listen. Man. So anyways, so AUDUSD is in sell mode, and we know that to be true. Why? Because USD is stronger than the AUD only by 2 bars, but it still matters. So we're going down. Plus, we are below the moving average, the EMA, the exponential moving average we have here. You notice it changed from green to red. That means we are in sell mode. All right. So because we're in sell mode, I'm going to ask the question, where are we selling from? Where would we be selling from? Well, this was the last floor that was broken right here. It got broken. It retested it here and then dropped. You see that? And we're coming up to test it again. So that could be another level for us to take another drop. Okay. So if it breaks past that, we'll look for another level. But until then, we're looking for price to respect this area here and then give us a move to the downside. Okay. And that's AUD USD for my folks who have AUD USD to invest. The time now is 5:45. We're just now at the 70 on the RSI. You can see that we're having a rejection here. You guys know this kind of candlestick already. You know that candlestick. We talked about it on Friday. All right. So this next candlestick coming up would be your entry candle. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Come on now. All right. All right. Hands off. Look at that movement, guys. I'm telling you, we're looking for the reactions here, guys. Remember that candlestick? Remember I told you about that candlestick on Friday. What does that candlestick signal? All right. I rest my case. I rest my case. All right. Major drop on that move right there on the 1 minute. If you are brave enough to take that, your entry would be on the closing of that candle. If you're not brave enough to take that candlestick because it's that huge, usually wait for the pullback, which would typically come around where I just dropped the green dotted line. You ask why? Well, that gets a little bit more in depth with the training on imbalances and candle efficiency, and that you can get all of that lesson when you join our mentorship program, and we have our classes, all right, each and every single Friday. So if you're brave enough, guys, and you are able to risk that trade, taking it right here, then you're in it to win it. Looking at the MACD, didn't really get the cross, also below the zero line for the MACD users, that might have not been the most ideal trade, but definitely because of this candlestick here and what it represents, yeah, we're going down. All right, so that's AUDUSD. And then lastly, the very last currency pair for us to take a look at is EURUSD. EURUSD. What you saying to me? Let's check on the currency strength meter real quick. EURUSD. So Euro and USD kind of neck to neck. Euro slightly stronger. So we should be seeing more upside movement, and we are above the moving average. We are above the moving average. Oh. All right. So we are above the moving average. So we are, yes, pushing to the upside. So let's see if we're done with this retracement, because when you zoom out, guys, what do you see here? Not looking at the individual candlesticks, but just looking at the motion. You notice you have this big push up, and then you have somewhat of a pullback. And then in addition to that, candlesticks are pretty big. Compared to this side, look at this side. So you have to be able to start picking out those little differences, because these things help you to have an understanding of what is going on in the market. All right. We're not going to get in depth and in detail with that right now. Don't have the time for that. But I'm just pointing that out, guys. Just something to be said about that. All right. Something to be said about that. So what are we doing here? Well, on EURUSD, what we need to see is you saw that price came all the way down to here, right? And then it kind of just stopped and turned around, pushed up, retested this level, dropped, then broke that level. Then the last high for it to contend with was right here. Okay, it did come up to it, respected it, fell, respected it again, fell, and so you're trapped in that space right now in the consolidation. Remember, Euro and USD are pretty much neck and neck with the strength. So, you just need to simply wait right now to see what price is going to do. It could come here. It could respect the ceiling again, come back down to the floor. And because it's not strong enough, it respects the floor and goes back up to the ceiling. And then it respects the ceiling and it comes back down to the floor. And it just continues to consolidate. Or it could break through, because the euro got stronger than the USD. The buyers got strong enough to break through that level. And then you get a retest of that level, and then you look for that push up. That would be your entry for the buy. But if it decides to sell, you have to wait for price to break the floor or the support area, wait for it to retest that area, and then take it down for the sell. Okay? So those are the options for Euro USD. Which one will it do? I don't know. I really don't. It's consolidating right now. I can tell you that much. So if you wanted to take a trade, it would be off the ceiling right here for a sell. And if you had to take a trade, it would be off the floor for the buy. When it breaks through and closes above that level, then you're waiting for price to come back down to give you a retest of that floor, that ceiling, now a floor, to go back up. Okay? Or you're waiting for price to break through the floor to retest to give you a move down. Either one. So that's Euro USD. And at this point, we don't really know which way it's going. All right, that's it, guys. We're done. We're done analyzing all the pairs. I took one trade and cleared it today. We had one clean setup on USDJPY. And as you guys can see, it's still rocketing up there. We're still hoping that it will break through this area. It tested it once, tested it a second time. If it fails, guys, I'm coming out of my leverage position right here. Okay, I'm really hoping that it breaks through. And this is also one of the things that I'm going to talk about before we go. We had mentioned this on Mindset Monday. You want to hold your winners and cut your losers quickly. Why? Because you will lose in the market. No doubt about it. You will lose. But how well do you lose? Are you a professional loser? Do you know how to lose well? Do you have proper risk management and high emotional intelligence so that when you do happen to take a loss, you can deal with it emotionally? Because that's what trading is all about. It's about you being able to manage your emotions while in the market. Guys, as human beings, we have natural endorphins. We have natural adrenaline that flows through us. We have the fight or flight syndrome that takes over. Anytime fear is there, we have natural greedy tendencies. Can you control and keep those in check? If you can't, this is not for you, at least not right now. Don't think that you're going to come here and make $1 million and make this lavish lifestyle living until you have those things in check. And even then, I guarantee you, the person you will become in the process of becoming a professional trader, that ain't even going to be your goal. Your goal is going to be more of self-development. It's going to be teaching you not just how to be successful here, but how to be successful in life, in general. In anything that you decide to do, you're going to have discipline, you're going to have patience, you're going to have consistency right across the board. Whatever you're going to do, you're going to have more emotional intelligence. You're going to act despite how you're feeling. You're going to start using a little bit more logic and critical thinking. Guys, this is a life skill. And it's not just to make money. Money is just a byproduct of the person that you're going to become. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I am so grateful for everyone who stopped by to spend some time with us and watch this video. If you're still here right now, go ahead and click on the link in our description below and join our mentorship program. Become a part of our community where we will learn and earn together in the largest financial markets in the world. Guys, all I can say to you is try it. You might like it, right? And if you don't, then you don't. But what we showed you today, what we showed you whenever it is that you're watching this video, this evening, tonight, whenever, what we showed you is how you can do this in the comfort of your home, wherever you are in the world, with strategies, proven, time-tested strategies that are very easy to understand, very easy to use. Don't get intimidated by these markets, guys. These candlesticks, red and green, I can make them black and white if I want to. Okay? Don't get intimidated by that. A lot of numbers, somebody thought, hey, look, this is all about calculations and numbers. I can't do that. Come on. You can do anything you put your mind to. And this is not about numbers and calculation. It's more about pattern recognition. And you know who can do that? Babies can do that. Babies have the greatest ability to do pattern recognition. So come on, folks. What's your excuse? Are you tired of living the same way that you're living? Well, try something different. All right. This is trading. This is investing live. You got a one-on-one tutorial this morning as to how we do it. And we do it big. All right. So it's 5:55, guys. We have some alerts going off right now, but that's it. I'm done for the morning. I'm going to close out these alerts, and hopefully we can look at some of those leverage trades we had set up. And yeah, let us clear these things out real quick. How you guys doing on Zoom? My students over here, drop in the chat y'all scores today. Drop y'all scores in the chat. Let me know so we can document. Drop y'all results in the chat, guys. Drop y'all results in the chat. Drop y'all results in the chat. And drop y'all results in the chat on YouTube too. I really appreciate you guys coming over on YouTube, man. I love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. It does mean a lot. All right. I see the 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. Let's go, Susan. 1-0 for Paul. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about, man. 1-0. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. On YouTube, let's see. All right. GJ clear 2. I see. All right. 3-1. 3-0. Linda, let's go. Let's go, Linda. 3-1. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Haley Hill 1-0. Doing the thing. All right. That's what's up, guys. That's what's up. I don't know how this looks with the YouTube and the thing in the background. I have no clue. But guys, I know my video is not as clean. I'm gonna fix that. I'm still working on it, trying to figure that out. It's something between Zoom and the encoding of Zoom and the video camera, and it's limiting, and I'll figure it out. Guys, I'm new to this. All right. I don't have 1 million subscribers and all these fancy things like all these other guys, but I'm getting there. I am gonna get there because this is a skill set that we're bringing to the world, guys. You guys thought that this market was oversaturated. Well, it's not oversaturated with people who are really doing this thing at a high level and doing it live. All right. So I think that's where we have the benefit. It is 5:58. We are done. We're done. And again, I am grateful. It's my plum pleasing pleasure to have been able to navigate you guys through these trading charts this morning. We're going to have a few more opportunities for you to participate in the market with none other than JMAX, otherwise known as Empress, on the charts at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you're going to be on the walk, right? You get to participate in the markets with an amazing trader, such a good educator. She breaks the charts down like it's nobody's business, right? Makes it so easy to understand. I really recommend that you guys go on to her session, and then we will have profits after dark later tonight. Profits